All right, let's talk about Elizabeth Holmes. You know, the founder at the heart of one of Silicon Valley's most epic frauds. Convicted, serving time, you'd think that's the end of the story, right? Well, what if I told you she's already planning her big comeback? Yeah, you heard me. It's an almost unbelievable story, and we're going to break it all down. So this is the big question, right? Can Silicon Valley's greatest fraud really make a comeback? I mean, think about it. The massive public collapse, the trial, the prison sentence, it all seems so final. A comeback feels impossible. But, the answer is, well, it's way more shocking than you'd think.
Because the answer isn't just maybe. It's yes. In fact, it's not even a maybe someday kind of thing. It's happening right now. From behind prison walls, while she's serving her 11-year sentence for fraud, Elizabeth Holmes is already actively laying the groundwork for what's next.
Okay, so let's dive into this unbelievable comeback. What does a comeback plan cooked up from a prison cell actually look like? Well, it starts with a new name for a new company. But, and this is the crazy part, a mission that's going to sound really, really familiar.
So the new company, it's called Hemanthus. It's a biotech startup she's launching with her partner, Billy Evans. And get this, the name itself is kinda on the nose. Hemanthus is a type of flower. It's also known as the blood lily. Yep, the blood lily. And let's just be crystal clear, this is all being planned while she is literally in prison.
And this is really what gets me. This is the heart of the story. It's not just that she's starting a new company. It's the sheer audacity of it all. I mean, to build it on the ashes of the last one, using almost the exact same promise that got her convicted of fraud in the first place, it's just wow.
So you're probably wondering, okay, how similar are we talking here? Well, when you actually look at the details, the parallels to Theranos are they're staggering. It's less like a new chapter and more like a reboot. This is, without a doubt, the Theranos Playbook 2.0.
Just look at the pitch. It's basically an echo. With Theranos, the promise was revolutionizing healthcare with a single drop of blood. And Hemanthus? Revolutionized healthcare, but this time with AI-powered lasers. See what they did there? They just swapped out the old proprietary Edison machine for today's hottest buzzword, AI. The fundamental promise, though, it's exactly the same.
And when you lay it all out side by side like this, it's just undeniable. Founder, same person. Core tech, still blood testing. The only real difference is they've updated the mysterious black box tech from a proprietary machine to AI-powered lasers. But that core promise, the thing that gets investors excited, fast, easy, revolutionary results, hasn't changed one bit. Okay, so this brings us to what might be the most baffling part of this whole thing. It's all about psychology. Because you have to ask, after everything that went down, who on earth would actually invest in this? Who could possibly believe in this vision a second time around? I know it sounds completely illogical, right? Why would anyone fall for the same trick twice? But to even begin to understand why a pitch like this might actually get some traction, you really have to get inside the very unique mindset of high-stakes venture capital. So inside an investor's head, there are these powerful forces pulling them in. First, you've got the appeal of a great redemption story. Everyone loves a comeback. Then there's the big one, FOMO, the fear of missing out. The little voice that says, what if this time she actually does it? You mix that with Silicon Valley's whole culture of second chances and the simple fact that the entire game is about high-risk, high-reward bets, well, it's a really potent mix. It can almost make you forget what happened last time. And this quote, this really nails it. The riskiest ventures have the highest rewards. What if she's the one who actually pulls it off this time? That's the little whisper in the back of every VC's mind. It's not really about logic at that point. It's about that intoxicating feeling of being the one person who saw the future, who was right when everyone else was wrong. And, of course, the insane payday that comes with it. All right, so let's zoom out for a second, because this story is bigger than just one person. This whole attempted comeback, it says something really profound about the culture of Silicon Valley itself. So what does this all mean? The fact that a company like Hemanthus can even exist, that it's even a conversation, what does that tell us? It forces us to ask a really fundamental question about how the whole world of tech innovation works, especially when it comes to failure and forgiveness. Look, Silicon Valley was literally built on the idea that failure is okay, that founders deserve a second chance to get it right. It's part of the DNA. But when you have a case this extreme,
you have to ask a really tough question. Is that culture of the second chance a feature that drives incredible innovation, or is it a bug in the system that actually enables people to get away with deception? It's something to think about.